Montrez, where's Big Ace? I mean, not Big Ace. Where's Chief?
He sits there right here. He's going to talk to Franco.
See, I have a white one, and now he went and got that red one.
Okay.
I gotta
So
see
what's
what he
next for
calls it.
you, Tevin?
What's up?
What are we doing next for you?
Hey man, I'm proud of that.
The tour thing and then the macro and violations.
Okay,
I
so
got a bunch
I
of
know I
parking
looked on the
spots
train
that are
along.
all
You
really
did
put
your
in,
intro to
and I don't have a lot of money,
macro
so
training already.
I have to just
So I have to go over
figure
your
it out.
violations and
Saying
your
I'm gonna
PD
pay
tour,
at your
correct?
house. I can't afford that, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna be going over
I mean,
violations
if I really want
and
to put money
PD
in this,
tour,
I can, but
and
I don't want
then you have to do
know
the PD
what's
one and PD two. Is that correct?
to be renting. That's extremely steep,
Yeah,
sir.
and
I
then
don't make that in a
And the
week.
driving test. Okay, okay. Because like I said, I looked under the training laws. It looks like you did the intro and the macros. So you have your
I
macros
do,
put in. I
what
think
is it? I do
Franco did
about
yours
4 to
yesterday.
6 mission patrols every day. So, am I supposed to
Oh
be
no, I
learning
just got
that?
hired on today.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Did you put your macros
I
back
didn't
in
know
or
that at
no?
all.
Yeah. Um. I just so Franco did
Oh,
the
you know what
taser
I do?
training with
One of
me.
those business ones. I change it.
Edge did the
That's why my
macros with
money
me,
stays under
and
right at around $1 million.
Now
Training.
you're gonna be doing everything else with me. Gotcha. Okay.
Now I know better. I still get the same amount. Yeah, man. The reason I haven't been doing the contrabands lately, man, is like I tried yesterday, and
Ooh.
that's how I got killed by Mr. Casket himself. And you know that kind of sucks to do all that work and then you get them 3 red stars and you fail because somebody killed you.
The hell is cheap? I'ma stand right there.
No, that man don't even like me at all, bro. Like he was just down there talking trash, and Mrs. Casket keeps calling me Little Ace. That's very, very offensive. But I keep it professional. I keep it professional. And Lioness is laughing at me. I don't appreciate that.
No, they ain't laughing like that. I'm laughing another way.
Right, and the problem that's what I was just talking to Mr. Rogue about. What happens, and I've talked to you about it too, Sam, is when I glitch, this dang screen record stops. And then that's when everything happens. It never dang it fails. I got one, but it didn't work. I don't know how to use it, I guess. I really did try, but I don't know how to use it thing. I hit the little purple thing that popped up in the top of my screen, and nothing happened.
They training us for basically running FTO department.
They're training you to run FTO department. They're training you to run it. They're not training me. I'm down here.
Cause they want you for SWAT. You know what they want you.
I'm not going to SWAT. I want to go to the HP unit.
Oh, okay.
Actually, really, NRP, NRP actually really
Wow.
tired. Went out with the family today.
I asked Andrea, so how was the street life? Did you like it? He said, No admin seem to be on Dark Nation's payroll. Crazy.
Now that I heard I'm not supposed to go on floor two, I don't know where to go.
No, you can go on floor two, but you have to go and pick your contraband or your mission patrol and leave immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna go see how much one of those trucks are.
What drug? Don't let Santa make you know that. Because you know Franco and Derek. I'm surprised Derek ain't on car dealership, man.
Dang it, there go the damn raid. I'll be back, y'all.
Hey, Linus.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
Have you been cleared to teach
Then
maximum
I'll keep time
violation?
to go die.
I don't think so. I don't want to speak. I don't want to say yes, and then I don't want to say no. So I'm gonna say I don't know. Makes sense.
Well, Tevin already pretty much knows macro violations, but can you go over it with him and basically do it
I'll
for
pull
him?
up on
Do
you, Reggie.
macro
You know I
violations with
do.
him so that we can get his PD1 and PD2 knocked out?
Okay, copy that.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I'll
come on,
see you
Mr.
then.
Tevin, let's go.
My bad.
Let's go.
Oh.
I'm going to the army. I'm about to go kill some
Okay.
shit.
Okay, so Tevin, let's go ahead and explain these macros, okay? So I know you know, but I still need to go over them. And up, I have a professionalism, I have a job that I need to do. Okay, so we're gonna go over them one by one, the macros, what they mean, and then we'll head on into violations so we can get your PD1 and then your PD2 and your driving test on, okay?
Let me go in here
Yes.
and die 1,000 times. What's this? Oh, I guess it knows. Okay.
All right, so the first one is pull over. This is the West Coast State Police Department. Pull over your vehicle and turn off your engine, turn on your hazards, and keep your hands on the steering wheel. So basically, this macro means that you're letting them know that you are pulling them over and they need to turn off their engine and turn on their hazards and keep their hands on the steering wheel, okay? Taser, taser, taser. This macro is basically, for example, when we're on floor one during the hiring event, and we have somebody that's being obnoxious and not trying to actually join the PD, you would throw this macro before tasing him or her, okay? Taser, 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 breaks window and tasers civilian and pulls them out of the vehicle, okay? You ask them during a traffic stop, any type of stop, even if you're pulling them over doing an ID check, you want to use this macro. If they did not comply what you already told them to do. And then if you put that macro in and you perform the action, okay? So taser, 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 pulling them out of the vehicle. All right. Do shoots at armed suspects, vehicle to protect civilians, fellow officers, and yourself. Okay. Basically, if they're shooting at you, you throw this macro and you return fire. Okay. So you can keep yourself, civilians, and fellow officers safe as well. Hello, my name is Captain Lioness James. I am West Coast State Police Officer badge number 156. I'm sorry. Basically, this is you letting the civilian know who you are, your police department, and your badge number. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say and do can be and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you. Do you understand your rights? So basically, when you're placing them in under arrest, you would throw this mackerel up, read them their rights, and ask them if they understand. Okay? Do pats down female suspect with back of a hand and remove all items and weapons from them. Okay, so basically we use this macro when there's a female suspect involved. You would throw this macro and perform the action. And you know this pats down suspect and remove all items. Generally, this is for the male suspect. You want to throw this macro anyway because that's what you need to do in order to sort of differentiate is between woman and then male. Okay, so we do the general for male, and then we have to say female. So that was the one that was above it. You do the same. You throw the macro, perform the action.
Hey, can you line up on for me, please, sir?
Thank you are being arrested for. When you arrest a civilian, a suspect, you need to throw this up in chat to let them know what the PD know, and you know what they're getting to get charged with. If it's a 1.7 and a 3.2, you need to put you are being arrested for. You need to state the charges in chat as well. Okay. Active ride along. And you know what active ride along means? Active ride along is that you're going with two other officers two vested you. But because you are unbadged, you cannot get out the vehicle. But we expect you to use your macros anyway because it's good practice. So when you're on an active ride along, this is what you throw up in chat. Active ride along. Body cam is on. Every time you step out of the PD, your body cam is on. Mission patrol and contraband search as well. Okay? Even on an active ride along. I repeat, do not step out the vehicle unbadged. You are an unbadged officer. You are to stay in the patrol car. Even the officer that you came with got shot down. You are supposed to, you can put in chat, officer down, you respawn and hit respawn again, so you can respawn. Oh. Yes, Chief.
Question.
Yes, Chief.
So he just did intro to macros, right?
I'm not finished with him.
Okay, you finished the intro to macros, correct?
No, sir.
Contrast, did you do your intro to macros, or you already had your macros, correct? Did you get your tour done yet? I'm gonna tell you this the one time and let you know the reason why I'm telling you it this way. You're not in trouble. I'm letting you know because you were trained the wrong way. Alright? So, Dontrez knows the right way. Dontrez, how did I on the procedures of being an FTO? Explain that to her real quick. What is the very first thing we teach?
I didn't know that part. I was in FTO.
See? Oh my God.
But how was you taught? Did you get intro to macros first, correct?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, what was right after intro to macro?
Violations. I didn't get it yet.
Say what? Dontrez?
Yeah, the violations and tour them taser training.
Okay, who taught you that?
Fan and Cordell.
Okay. So, I don't know why they taught you that way. Franco, quick question. How do I have the trainings posted?
You have it intro to macro, and then you have it tour, and then you have the macro and violation class after that, and then after that is the taser, and then they get their PD1 and PD2, and then their drive test done at the very end.
Okay. So, don't take it like I'm picking on you, Lioness, because I'm not. And the reason why I'm having it this way, the reason why we do it the exact way that I have it in the order that I have it is because intro to macro is a very long class. Okay, it has a lot of information in it. Do you agree?
I agree.
Okay, so the reason why I do tour right after that is to give them a chance to stretch their legs and grasp everything they just learned in the intro to macro. So that's why the tour is next. Then you go into another big class, which is the macro and violation class. So the macro and violation class has a lot of stuff that they have to learn, ins and outs of the macros, when to use it, when not to use it. Same with the violations, when to use them, when not to use them. Okay? And the explanation, which is a very long and lengthy class and a lot of information. So if we go straight from a long lengthy class to another long lengthy class, don't you think that's an information overload?
Oh, really?
And it's going to make them go like, error, and their brain's not going to process
That's
everything.
You're right, Q. You're so right. Okay. So I know the order now. So we're gonna do the PD tour right now, and then we'll come back and do the intro to macro, and we'll do the explanation of violations as well and what they mean. Copy.
So the only reason why I have it the way I set up, if you think about it, okay, is I want you to think about this real quick. Intro to macro is a long class, right? There's 3 very, very long classes. Which are what?
I can't hear. My headphones don't work. Copy. It makes sense because it is an overload on a lot of information. I agree.
So people that have actually made it through all the classes and got to PD 1 and 2 and then just stopped logging on. You want to know why they stopped logging on? What I actually got from them whenever I messaged them to figure out what was going on. The reason they actually said it was there was just too much information at one time and they could not learn all of that. There is just too much to do on BB. And that's the reason why they refuse to log back in.
Copy that. We
I
don't want
completely
to
agree.
lose people.
If they're doing intro, they're doing intro to macro and then going straight to macro and violation, that is way too much. And they need to have a break in between. If you have a break, that's why there's a drive test at the end of PD 1 and 2. to break. Have a little bit of drive a car around, have a great time.
Well, I'm gonna be honest
And you
because,
also
Chief, and I did it wrong yesterday. Then I'm gonna just be honest. You know, I'm gonna tell on myself. So we did macro and intro to macro and violations yesterday, and then we did the PD tour. So I was, I felt there was a lot of information as well. But he kind of stayed stuck and stayed. So, but yes, to be honest with you, I might have did it incorrectly. But I know Isabel was in the room with me as well, and Bree. So I did in fact do it. I do have it on body cam. I did send it to Isabel. So I might have done it wrong. I can take the L for that.
so I will be talking to Isabella. I'm going to repost the order it needs to be followed. And also, when you're posting up body cams as well for the trainings, I need you to please specify intro to macro and separate it from macro and violation. Because I have seen there where you've posted intro to macro as macro and violation. You cannot do that because then we do not have intro to macro class logged. So
Okay.
it has to be specified intro to macro, then you do the taser training and log it. Then you do the macro and violation and log it.
Okay.
That way it is literally specified in order.
Okay. Got you. Copy that. I need to write this down. I'm gonna go to my notepad and write this down.
I'm going to post it on Discord tonight. I will post it, or Franco, or Sand. Somebody will post it on the Discord for everybody. But this has to be followed. If you see anybody not following the procedure that I'm putting in place, I told Franco the same thing. I told Sand the same thing. I'm going to tell Isabella again the same thing. If anybody does not follow the order I am telling you guys to follow it in, there will be a reprimand coming at their way. Period.
Copy.
It needs to be followed because people are leaving because it is information overload.
Okay. And I don't want to overload them, so I definitely understand.
That's the reason why I wanted to stop you before you continued, because I started seeing it and I was like, she's doing macro and violation class and not the tour.
Copy. Okay. Okie dokie.
Alright, so let's get this tour done.
Okay. All right. All right.
Right here.
Okay. All right, Mr. Tevin, this is the briefing room. This is where we will host all of our PD meetings. This is our intro to macro class and our violations class as well. Okay. Let me give you a little small where you'll stand. Okay. Tevin, all unbadged officers stand on this side of the room. Okay? Right here in the front. This is where you'll stand, Tevin, once you get your badge in the middle. Okay? And this is where your vested officers will stand once you become a vest. This little cute little spot right here is where where your colonel will stand. Okay? Don't get on the stage, just stand right there. This is where all your gens and our lovely chief will stand right here on the stage. Copy, Tevin. Copy. All right. All right. Let's go through these doors. Okay. All right. All right. No one is to be on floor two. Okay. Unbadged officers, badged officers. Okay. This floor here, this section here of the second floor is where all of your unit leaders.
Hold on, hold
Oh,
on, hold on, hold
oh
on.
shit. Oh shit.
Listen to what you just said, Lioness. Say that again.
Uh, I don't want to say the wrong answer again. So correct me.
Listen to what you just said, and say that again. Say it. No, I want you to repeat what you just said and listen to what you said.
There is no one on floor two, even unbadged
Correct.
and badged
Why?
officers.
Why? Why is there no one on floor two? Isn't floor two open for everyone?
Yes, it is.
All right. See how I'm correcting you?
Okay. Um. So everyone is allowed on floor two. Okay. But as an unbadged officer, you're not.
All right. Stop right there.
Okay.
Listen. You're not speaking to the unbadged officers right now on floor two because everybody's allowed up here. So the unbadged officers are not allowed anything up here. So what you need to do is explain those rooms.
Okay. So, Tevin, these rooms on floor two are for all unit leaders. Okay. So you have SWAT team, you have IA, which is Internal Affairs, you have EPD, HP, and the detective room. Okay, so these rooms are used for all the unit leaders of each unit. Okay, now if there is an overflow, far as like for the hiring event, and it's not enough room, we will definitely use these rooms. But basically, these rooms are for your unit leaders of each unit. Okay, so if there's an overflow, we use these offices to do like interviews for hiring event. Okay, that's if we have an overflow or it's like just completely crowded. But these rooms here, one, two, three, 4 doors that you see right here on my left hand side. If I'm facing you, it's on my left hand side. These are all for the unit leaders. Okay, SWAT, IA, the detective unit, EPD, HP unit, and the colonels and the gens can now also use this room as well. Okay, it just gives it privacy. So that's what these rooms that you see here are used for. Okay, and overflow of the hiring event to do interviews. Okay. This room here is the bathroom. As you can see, you go inside, take a look. You can role play using the bathroom after you had your apple juice and your cheeseburger downstairs in the cafeteria. You got to go number 1 or 2. This is where you use the bathroom. As you can see, when you turn to the right, it's right next to the elevator. Okay, so once you come out the bathroom, you go on the elevator, go on floor 0 to complete missions and 1012s. Okay, but that's the bathroom. Say hello, bathroom. Hello, bathroom. Okay, cool. All right. What's this? This room here is the evidence room. So if you collecting evidence from a suspect, a murder scene, this is where you will place all your evidence in this room here, okay? You can actually role play in this room, collecting evidence and then storing it into one of these boxes as well. Did I complete this room? Okay, this is the room we just came out of. Okay, come on down here, let's go. Alright. Okay, this is contraband search. You, right now, you are an unbadged officer, okay? You're not allowed to do contraband search, okay? This is for badged officers, vested officers, all the colonels and the generals can do contraband search as well, okay? That's contraband search, okay? Once you become badge, you'll be able to do and perform the contraband search as well, okay? Alright, come on down here. Alright, mission patrol, okay? As an unbadged officer, you can do mission patrol. Vested colonels, gens, badge police officers do mission patrol. You are allowed up to 10 mission patrols a day, okay? If you're not doing an active ride along. Per chief encourages you to do active ride along because it gets you to in the motion of using your macros and seeing how it's done, okay? But you are allowed up to 10 mission patrols a day, okay? And this is what you can do as an unbadged officer, okay? Okay. All right. We are not gonna go in this room, but this is the chief's office. As you can see, it's got a little gold star, okay? If you wanna come in and speak to chief, make sure you announce yourself before just walking in his office. Do knock knock and let chief answer. And if he allows you to come in, you will come in and you can speak to chief on a personal level, however you feel. Chief does has an open door policy. Okay, so any comments, questions, or concerns that you have, come up here and talk to chief. Put it in chat or message him and say, hey, listen, I would like to come and talk to your office. If he's in there, do knock knock, wait for him to answer, and you can proceed in when he says come in, okay? Just don't be coming up in chief office and you ain't knock knock. You make sure you knock knock. And Tevin, when you come and pick your assignment, which is mission patrol, you are to immediately leave this floor, okay? Pick up your assignment, go down to 0th floor, get into your mission patrol car, make sure that your body cam is rolling because you are outside of PDG, okay, and PD period. Just wanted to let you know, okay? Okay, now we are going to proceed to floor 1, Tevin. Alright. What floor is it? What is this? Alright. This is floor 1, Tevin, okay? No unbadged officers are allowed on floor 1, okay? Except during the hiring event. Now, during the hiring event, as an unbadged officer, you are supposed to report in this room. Let me show you. Oh, chief in my damn way. Where's the room? There's the room. Okay, it's back this way, Terry. Okay. This lovely room right here. I'm Vanna White. Vanna White. Okay. Unbadged officers are to stay in this room during hiring event. No one is to leave this room during the hiring event, even unbadged officers. Once the hiring event is over, you can come out of this room. Okay. You can go and do 1012s, mission patrol, or contraband search. Like I said, the contraband search is for badged officers. So once you leave this room, you will go to the second floor and pick up your mission patrol mission, and you would do your mission patrol. Okay. Um, unless you're going to the cafeteria, that's the only time you come down in this room, this area, floor one. Okay. For rest as well. But nobody's supposed to be on floor one. Um, Badged officers are supposed to stay in this room here during the hiring event, and this is where you will stay until once the hiring event is over. You can come out and you can proceed to your missions and continue your job duties. Okay. All right. Let's see what room this is. Okay, let's go back into this damn cafeteria. This is our cafeteria. This is where you will take I know Per Chief said that we're gonna start using this room for breaks, eating lunch, things of that nature. We can use this for like a small meeting room. He really doesn't want this room to be used for that, but this is where you will take a break, eat your lunch. You see what who was that over there? Franco looked like he grabbing him a cheeseburger and some apple juice. Okay, so you grab your cheeseburger and apple juice, have a seat, take a break, eat your lunch, finish. Once you're finished, head back up to floor 0, floor 2, grab your mission patrol, and come on down and continue your duties, okay, as well. No, well, we standing right now, so we can sit down and eat, but you have to stand and eat your food, okay? Oh, and take a break. Well, here's the next place we're going. Oh, what is this? Okay. Okay, Mr. Tevin, this room is the electrical room, and it's also the medical supply room. Okay, so basically, let's just for example, if one of the knuckleheads tried to set a bomb off in the bathroom. Okay, this is where you would come in and perform that try to defuse a bomb in this room. If you have to do it like 3 times. I think if you fail it, you have to do it like 3 times. Okay, but if it's a success, you would go ahead and defuse that bomb. Okay, but also if there is civilians on floor one, even officers, we need to evacuate them to the cafeteria. Okay, just for safety. But this is your electrical room and your medical overflow supply room as well. Okay. Do you have any questions so far?
So far, no, ma'am.
Okay, got it. All right. I'm sure. Definitely. Copy that. All right. Well, where we next? Okay, we'll be going over to the jail. I'm just going to explain. And this circle here is for everybody.
Circle here is for everybody.
Say it again, Mr. Wilmer.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm handling a class. Are you done with looking at your violations?
Arabic. No, we speak English.
Okay. Well, I speak English. I'm so sorry about that. I can type it in chat, but there is a uniform officer right behind you, Mr. William. He just asked you how can he assist you, sir. Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Not a problem.
Come over here, sir. I can help you.
Okay, Tevin. You know this circle is when people can come in and check their violations, pay their violations. Um, they can use step in here, step into the blue circle under violations, do what they need to do. They're supposed to leave immediately once they check on their violations, okay? And you know, Tevin, what this circle is, this is how they come in and out of our police station. They step into the blue circle, they can exit out of the police station. They step into the blue circle outside, they can come into the police station, okay? No one is allowed on this floor except for when we're doing hiring event or if we're booking somebody and placing them in jail, okay? All right, this is our lovely jail cell, Tevin, okay? Let's come over here. This is the wanted list. We can do wanted missions, okay? But as an unbadged officer, you're not allowed to do a wanted mission unless if, let's say, per chief asks you, hey, come and do a wanted mission with us, things of the nature. Now, you know, being unbadged, you cannot get out the vehicle, okay? But please put your macros in chat to let everybody know what's going on, okay? If everybody dies around you, and you know you're the only one left in the car as an unbadged officer, hit respawn 2 times to respawn here, back at HP, okay?
Fuck the police.
Oh, fuck you too, then. Just for the sake of it. Alright. Alright, this is,
Fuck the police.
you fuck your mama. Okay, this is the interrogation room. It's a two-way mirror, okay? Even if you stand on the opposite side of this other door next to us, you can see in, we can't see out. Okay, so this is where you will come and investigate and interrogate a suspect that you're looking for. Okay.
Did you read what
Yep.
Franco
Okay.
just put in chat?
I did. Tevin, also, you won't be able to do a wanted mission till you have a vest. Copy.
Alright, and then also, did you tell him how many have to be on the mission?
Two officers plus itself makes 3 total. Oh, you plus 3 other officers, okay? So you can have 2 vested, 4 total, yeah. 2 vested, Franco, Chief, and yourself, okay? So you plus 3 equals 4 total. Do not go on a wanted mission and it's less than 4 y'all. Do not do that. That's like a murder suicide. Don't do that, okay? We don't want you to get slumped out in these streets, okay?
Yeah, I might catch his ass or slap his ass.
Well, nobody talking to you, sir. Okay. As you can see, you see that this is the interrogation room. So this is the two-way mirror. And we can see in, but they can't see us on that other side of the mirror. Okay.
Sir, in the jail cell, can you please be quiet for a second? Let us finish the tour, and then we will gladly leave you alone, sir.
Oh shit! I left everything in the door.
Man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Fuck you and that tour.
You sure right, bitch.
Come on, man.
It's okay.
Come on, bro. We're not trying to bother you. We're trying to hurry up and get out of there as quick as possible.
Okay.
I'm pissed off right now.
This is the reception room.
I understand
okay.
that, but we're
Always
not the reason
have body
for you to
cam
be
on
pissed
in
off,
this
sir.
room. You know, you can stand at the desk, and if somebody comes up to the desk, you know, you role playing with them, even if they're doing visitation. But please always have body cam on in this room, okay? This is the reception desk, okay? I'm moving as quickly as I can. I don't need him cussing me out because I politely cuss his ass out. I'm just saying. All right, what the room is this? Okay, Tevin, this is our surveillance room. Okay, so as you can see, you can do paperwork in this room if you had an arrest. Um, you also can like kind of watch the video cam of what you did and be able to do your paperwork and post your videos on Discord and YouTube if you have to copy a link to post it. Okay, so this room is the surveillance room. Also, I believe this is also the IA unit and detective unit room as well because it's private, but it's down in the jail. Okay. Did I miss a room? All right, no, I didn't miss a room. Okay, come on. All right, Tevin, let's proceed to floor 0. I did too, but it's okay. We gotta keep it professional. We gotta keep it professional. It's okay.
I wanted so bad to say I'd like to see how that goes.
I believe you. I believe you. Okay. All right, let's go down here. Okay. Tevin, this is our dressing room. So basically, when we clock in for the day, you want to come in here and role play, putting on your suit and your badge and your gun. You can come in this room and did we forget Chief? What Franco? Okay, come on, let's go back and get Chief. Oh, oh,
Thank you.
my bad, Chief. I was coming to get you.
You're welcome.
You know me, I'm a stickler for doors. Okay. All right, so this is our dressing room, okay? Like, you know, for example, if you come in your regular clothes to PD and you got your PD bag with your vest, your uniform, your gun, you can come into this room. This is the dressing room. And you can role play in this room, putting on your suit, your badge, your gun, your vest into this room as well. Franco is doing the workout. You can even do a workout in this room if you want that cardio to get pumping before you step out into them streets. You can do that in this room as well. Okay, let's go to the next room. Oh shit, I leave Tevin. I did. Alright. Okay, there is going to Franco coming to this room. Okay. Alright. Tevin, this is the gun room. So basically, you can clean your gun here. You can reload in this room. Like I said, you can role play cleaning your gun in this room. This is the gun room, okay? You can actually put up your weapons here in this room as well. Take out a weapon and, you know, continue on with your duties and protecting and serving in the streets, okay? As well. Don't forget to close every door when you come out of it, okay? All right, this lovely door is my favorite door. Sometimes when I get a little upset, I go in here.
Listen.
Uh-huh. What you want, G?
So you got thrown under the bus.
You said what?
You and Cordell both got thrown
Oh,
under
they
the
weren't talking to
bus.
me. Look, I'ma mind my business. They weren't talking to me. Okay, come on, Tevin, let's go in this room here. This is my
And
favorite
now
room.
I
You hear
have
me?
to have a talk with you. But so
Okay.
whenever you were doing
This is Tevin. This is
train
our
non-trends,
firing range room. Okay.
how to
This is the
I'm
room
sorry.
that you can
Go
actually
ahead.
shoot bullets in and do target practice. Okay. But also be aware, before you go to shooting in this room, you put in Flobby chat, um, shooting practice in progress in firing room, PD range room. Okay, let everybody know, because when you go to shooting, you know everybody go to looking like shots fired. Okay, so this is your shooting room. Okay, also what I want you to do, you can pick up your arsenal. You can pick up your guns. You can pick up a vest. You can pick up a taser in this room, and as well as like the equipment for your gun. What I want you to do, Mr. Tevin, is step into the blue circle and get your ammo and your taser as well.
Ammo check.
Ammo check. Hey, Rogue. All right, now don't shoot me. Keep the gun down, okay? I got my vest on. All right, go best. Not the billy stick neither, because I don't want to be. You got all types of things going on there. You loaded and ready. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
You was talking about that earlier.
Doors open on my screen.
All right, Tevin, come on, let's go into this room next here.
I think I missed 3 now.
You know what room this is, Tev. This is the taser room, okay? We can actually do shooting practice in here as well. This is the only room that you can taser. Don't you tase me. This is the only room that you can. Yeah, there you go, Franco. You got tased to the ground. He did his macro. He did right. I'm so proud. But anyway, this is the taser room. This is where you would do taser practice, even if we were hanging out, having a good old time, ha ha ha, kikiing. We want a taser. We come in this room and we do taser practice. Okay, I think it's a good thing to come in and do taser practice, to run around and practice your taser. Okay, um, per chief, he let us kick the bobo a little bit, but I prefer us being in this room to do taser. Don't you? God, I'm in a class. Who tased me down? I didn't even. Did you use your macro? When I get up, we can conclude this training, okay? I need to eat a burger, but I got to go to the cafeteria and be back. No, I'm just playing. Come on, Tia, let's go. All right. All right. This is our medical room. So, when we respawn or we die getting shot from a gang member or a civilian, we respawn back in this room. This is our medical room where we can gain our health back, okay? Um, this is this room. So when you respawn, this is where you'll come back to, okay? There we go. I gave you a pill. Thank you so much. You're just so nice. Franco and them just tased me and just restrained my hair for nothing. It's okay. All right.
Franco's from California. What do you expect?
Facts, exactly. It's okay. All right. So this is PDG. This is Police Department Garage. Okay. This area right here is not no 1012 vehicles are supposed to be parked in this area. This is basically when you coming back from mission patrol or contraband. This is where that car will be parked at. Okay. Or you can continue. You'll back out from this spot as well. You hit cancel. You will actually the car will despawn and you'll land back up in this parking spot right here, okay? But no 10, 12 vehicles are supposed allowed to be in this space where I'm standing, okay? All right. This blue circle is the police garage. You know, when you drive your personal vehicles, when we come in, this is the same circle that's on the outside as well. This is how you would enter in the police garage. This garage is also used to leave for 1012s, mission patrol, and contraband search, okay? Like I said, no unbadged officers are supposed to get out of a vehicle, I repeat, okay? Once you get a badge, that's fine, but if you're unbadged, stay in the vehicle with your with your two other officers, okay? Make sure you hit respawn twice so you can come back to the PD our PD health center. Okay. All right. You know what this is. Okay. This is our parking lot. This is where we will spawn all our 1012 vehicles. Okay. Because you know, mission patrol and contraband, you're automatically put into a vehicle. This is where you will spawn your 1012 vehicle. Okay. Once again, like I said, do not get out of the vehicle on a 1012 because you are unbadged. That is our PD rule, period. Okay? So, respect the rule. I respect it. You respect it. Everybody else around here respects it as well. But this is where you will spawn your vehicle for a 1012. Okay? Oh. And Tevin, once you spawn the vehicle, you know, I park it along this wall here, okay, as well. Okay. I think you know what this is. And Tevin, you know what this parking lot is for. We can actually, you know, spawn our own vehicles as well. Even if you're going out of service or you're currently busy, you will spawn your vehicle like Franco just did. Oh, Franco, did you buy the Audi? But anyway, it's okay. We'll get to that later, Franco. But this is where you will spawn your personal vehicle, okay? Oh, that's yours. Oh, nice. I like it. Cool beans. So you know. All right, this is where you will spawn your vehicle if you're currently busy. It's a Porsche, okay? You spawn your vehicle and, you know, handle your business, go on a business run, you know, get you something to eat. If you need to go to the tuna shop, this is where you'll spawn your vehicle so you can leave PD, okay? Let everybody know that you're currently busy or in or out of service when you come back. All right. Okay. I think I'm missing something, but let me get it right. Okay? So give me a moment. I'm going to try to say it and repeat it per Chief's words. You are, well, okay. When we, on our task, you know, under faction, we do our daily, car call. As an unbadged officer, okay, you are supposed to report to a general or colonel to ask for permission to spawn the vehicle for your car call, okay? When there is not a general online, if you see a colonel online, you can ask the colonel, okay? But per Chief's words, he wants you to respectfully ask a general to spawn a vehicle to do your car call task. Even if Chief is online and you want to walk up to Chief and ask him, please do, okay? Only time that you will ask a colonel about the car call task is if a general is not online. Capiche? Capiche. Well, Mr. Tevin, this concludes your PD tour. Any questions?
No
Alright, copy that. Frank, I'm into an hour in this video. I'm gonna stop and then redo it again when I do the violations.